416 clues have come and gone, but 26 new ones are headed your way as part of this 17th episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri, here to determine which one of you knows way too much about the mouse. Here are the rules on your screen. If you've never played before, I'll remind you. If you want to cheat, go right ahead. I won't tell anyone because I won't know you're doing so. If you want to be an honest player, good for you. I am so very proud. If you played episode 16, you know that Final Jeopardy ended with Disney fashion, where I gave you an outfit that one specific character wore, and you had to tell me who that character was. That, of course, carries over and kicks things off as we look at the board in episode 17 and today's 5 categories. Once again, I will show you an outfit, and you'll have to tell me which famous Disney character wore it. The second category? Well, it closed this week in Disneyland. It's all about the famous Splash Mountain. Third category, there it is. You've been asking for it for a long time, quite a few months. A lot of you have wanted a Kingdom Hearts category, so we will give you 5 clues about the iconic game and franchise. Coming up fourth, are you hungry? And the fifth and final category, Rhyme time. Yes, this is a category I'm perhaps more excited for than I've ever been. Each clue I came up with has 2 answers that rhyme. You'll have to detect what those are if you want to get the valuable points in category 5. There are your 5 categories for episode 17. It's time to kick things off with the cupcake round. The 5 easiest clues of the game, all worth 200 points each. Grab that pen and paper, gather the family around, gather your friends around, and figure out, once again, who knows way too much about Disney. We look at the board and start things off with outfits for 200. Who wore this crazy look? That would be Genie from Aladdin.
Well, I can't do any more damage around this popsicle stand. I'm out of here! Bye, you two crazy lovebirds!
Here we go with Splash Mountain for 200. The ride's legendary theme song. Answer to the second clue, what is Zippity-Doo-Dah?
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey.
Here we go with Kingdom Hearts for 200. The mysterious main weapon featured in the franchise, with one wielded by the game's main character. What is a Keyblade? Here's Are You Hungry for 200. Lady and the Tramp share this entree behind Tony's.
Butcher, he says he wants 2 spaghetti speciale, heavy on the meatball.
Tony, dogs don't talk.
He's a talking to me.
Okay, he's a talking to you.
One you'll find an enchantment he.
Ideally, I would have loved if you said spaghetti and meatballs. What is spaghetti and meatballs? But if you just said spaghetti because you only know the famous spaghetti part of the scene, that's fine. What is spaghetti, or what is spaghetti and meatballs? And the final clue of the cupcake round, worth 200. Get ready. Here comes rhyme time. What you ride in on It's a Small World, and what surrounds Cinderella Castle. We are looking for what are a boat and a moat. So there you go. Now you have a better idea of how rhyme time works if you hadn't gotten that first clue. It's going to get a little tougher though. We move on to the 400-point round. Let's do it. Check out this look, but who wore it? Correct answer, who is Hero from Big Hero 6?
Look, I know it sounds crazy, but Baymax was there too. Tell him.
Yes, officer. He is telling the truth.
What the?
Here's Splash for 400. The ride's 3 main characters. Who are Brer Fox, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear? Back to Kingdom Hearts we go. The system the original game first debuted on. I'll be honest, I was an Xbox guy, so didn't have Kingdom Hearts. What did have Kingdom Hearts? It debuted on the PlayStation 2. What is PS2? Here's Are You Hungry for 400. Lumiere says this stuff is delicious. And if you don't believe him, ask the dishes. What is the gray stuff?
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
And I will say the gray stuff is delicious over at the Be Our Guest restaurant at the Magic Kingdom. Finally, here's Rhyme Time's second clue. Magic Kingdom's newest coaster and Will Turner's wife. What are Tron and Swan? Yes, Elizabeth Swan. Maybe she goes by Elizabeth Turner now, but she did go by Elizabeth Swan. And of course, Tron finally opened at the Magic Kingdom this year after a wait of what seemed like 50 years. Moving on to the 600-point round now. We're moving back to outfits. The outfit is from Sleeping Beauty. Does that help you at all? Correct answer is who is Prince Philip?
Beautiful. What is it? Come on, let's find out.
Almost at the halfway point. Here's Splash for 600. The controversial 1946 film, The Story of the Ride, was inspired by. What is Song of the South?
I ain't going to no party, because I ain't going to be here. I'm going to leave this old place.
You mean you leaving your old briar patch?
That I is.
Here's Kingdom Hearts for 6. The main enemy type in the series. Who are the Heartless? Back to Are You Hungry we go. The Abominable Snowman offers Mike Wazowski one of these in Monsters, Inc. It's a great scene. What is a yellow snow cone?
I'm a nice guy. Snow cone? No, don't worry. It's lemon.
And we're going back to my favorite category. Here comes Rhyme Time for 600. Pineapple soft serve and Disney's large vessels. A vessel is a large boat, and pineapple soft serve in the parks is better known as Dole Whip. So Dole Whips and cruise ships. There we go. 3 rounds are down, 2 rounds remain, but so does Final Jeopardy. So a chance to redeem yourself if you haven't gotten off to a great start. Before we move to the 4th round, that is worth 800 points each, I have some exciting news. So brace yourself. Cue the suspenseful music. Are you ready? Here we go. Episode 20 of Disney 100 Jeopardy is creeping up on us. Of course, if I do my math right, we still have episode 18 next week and episode 19 the week after that. So we've got 3 weeks until episode 20, but I want you to prepare yourselves because the huge announcement is that episode 20 will include Double Jeopardy. It will feature 10 categories in our longest episode ever. We wanted to celebrate making it to 20 episodes, so we figured why not throw you guys some extra categories, an extra 5. How about that? So 10 categories, plus of course Final Jeopardy will be coming your way for episode 20. But for now, let's get back to episode 17. Let's put the horse blinders on and focus here, because you have a game to beat your friends or family in. Here we go with the 4th round, 800 points each. We start with outfits. Who wore this? You may have heard of her. She's known as the Little Mermaid, but that would be Ariel. Who is Ariel? On to Splash Mountain for 8. This attraction in Disneyland's Tomorrowland closed in 1988, leading to many of its animatronics making the move to Splash Mountain for its 1989 debut. The answer there, what is America Sings? Back to Kingdom Hearts we go. Sora, the main character, grew up here. What are the Destiny Islands? Are you hungry for 8? Mushu cooks up this breakfast entree for Mulan, topped with eggs and bacon. What is porridge?
Get your clothes on, get ready, got breakfast for you. Look, you get porridge, and it's happy to see you. Hey, get out of there. You're gonna make people sick.
I love the effort from Mushu there. If we go back and look at that, doesn't that look like it's right off of the pages of an IHOP menu or a Denny's menu, right? A fun little breakfast with a smiley face. Well done, Mushu. We move on to Rhyme Time's 4th clue. A 1997 animated film and a man-made lagoon in front of Magic Kingdom. All right, so if you don't know much about Walt Disney World, Bay Lake is a natural lake right next to the Magic Kingdom and Contemporary Resort, but the Seven Seas Lagoon was man-made. It was just swampland. So Seven Seas and, you have the answer yet? 1997? Hercules. What are Hercules and Seven Seas? So there you go, 4 rounds down. Now we move on to the ultra overly dramatic 5th and final round. Cue the music. All right, deep breaths, focus. These 5 clues are worth 1,000 points each, so if you get them wrong, you will likely not sleep all week until next episode where you'll be able to redeem yourself. So focus and only answer if you're confident, or just go for it. It's just for fun. Let's kick things off with outfits for 1,000.
How?
Hush. Clopin will tell you.
Here comes Splash Mountain's final clue. The original planned name for the ride. That would be the Jeopardy River Run. What is the Jeopardy River Run? I talked about this a few episodes ago when the movie Splash, the 1984 movie Splash, was the correct answer to a clue. The ride was supposed to be Jeopardy River Run. Michael Eisner, the then CEO, said, I want to incorporate my big Touchstone Pictures film Splash in this attraction that has absolutely nothing to do with the film, so call it Splash Mountain. And Imagineers were like, okay. And he said, throw in a mermaid. And they said, no, that's where I draw the line. Moving on now, here's Kingdom Hearts' final clue. Where Goofy and Donald first meet Sora. Where is Traverse Town? Here comes Are You Hungry for 1,000. Mirabel's mother heals her daughter's hand with the help of this Latin food in Encanto. What are arepas or arepas con queso?
You are perfect, just like this. You're just as special as anyone else in this family.
Mm-hmm. You just healed my hand with an arepa con queso.
I healed your hand with my love for my daughter.
And here comes Rhyme Time to finish off the board. Disney's first animated film of the 80s and King Arthur's attraction type in Disneyland. All right, so King Arthur's attraction is titled King Arthur's Carousel. What is another word for a carousel? It is a merry-go-round. So now that I gave you that part of the answer, can you get it? What are a merry-go-round and Fox and the Hound, which came out in 1981. So there you go, 25 clues down. I hope you liked Rhyme Time. I was really proud of that. I want to use that again very soon, but 25 clues are down. One remains that will ultimately determine how proud of yourself you will be. Let's see what Final Jeopardy is all about in episode 17. Arguably the greatest Disney animated film, the 1994 version, not the remake CGI animated live action hoopla. No, perhaps the greatest animated film in Disney history, The Lion King. How much do you know about it? This clue's pretty tough. Make those wagers. All right, time is up. Hopefully you wagered a lot just to make this thing so very dramatic and exciting. Let's check out the clue to ultimately find out how well you did. The first animal seen in the film after the Circle of Life opening number, and real quick, again, this is after the song is finished. You see the title that says The Lion King, and then you see this kind of animal. What is it? Good luck. Okay, time is up. If you wagered a lot, I hope you get this right. And if you did get it right, impressive. Most people forget this. Correct answer is, what is a mouse?
Life's not fair, is it?
Look, if you said rat, fine. To me, that looks like a mouse. That's a mouse, right? That's a mouse? That's not a rat? But I remember in Scary Movie 3, they said rats are outside and mice are inside. That would be outside, probably. Anyway, either way, rat, mouse, whatever. As long as you said one of those two. Hamster, no. Hamster, gerbil doesn't count. That doesn't count. That is going to do it for episode 17 of Disney 100 Jeopardy. I hope you had fun. Join me next Sunday for episode 18, or even better, join me this upcoming Wednesday to catch up on all your Disney news with Inside 300. I've been your host, Bryan Perri. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. Just so you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. Once again, I'll see you this Wednesday. If not then it's Sunday for episode 18, which will feature the Lion King. Until then.
Bye-bye.